let us finally get into today's wet, hot, Titanic summer. Actually, hold on. I need to open up my notes in another slide. Duplicate. Perfect. Here we go. Okay. That's that there. And that's this here. So let's get into our wet, hot, Titanic summer for the evening. Today, we will be looking at Atlantic / Atlantique / Atlantis, 1929. So 1929, this is the first film that it was released after the actual sinking of the Titanic, that was not released within a year of the Titanic actually sinking. Of course, the first one that we watched was released only a month later. The second one about 4 months later, I believe, and then the third about 6 months later. So that is the major difference in the evolution of the list that we have been going through for these films in this little Titanic deep dive that we have been doing, is that this is going to be the first one that has any real amount of distance between it and the actual tragedy, still within living memory, of course, right? It was only 17 years ago for them. Let me do some quick math. Quick maths here. 2026 minus 17. That's 2009, right? So when the Star Trek reboot series, imagine in your mind when the Star Trek reboot series happened to you, that's what the Titanic felt like for people in 1929. By that point, people were thinking they were making progress with their therapy. Exactly. Who's to say? Who's to say how far they got? This. Oh, what is going on? Why is this open? Hold on. What is this? Let me look at this. Why do I need my privacy? It's on. Stop talking about my microphone. Anyway. So yes, still within living memory, but a little bit separated. This is our going to be two big firsts for this list. Is the first feature-length film that we're going to be watching so far. It is 1 hour and 30 minutes, and it is also the first film with sound. Yes. And hold on, let me get myself situated one more time. My notes. There is also going to be a lot of things to be said about the sound, because this is, right, it's 1929. The first films that were produced with sound as like feature things was in 1926 or so. So this is definitely the first, still brand new technology, right? There were some firsts. For instance, this is one of the first internationally released films that had sound with it, right? It was one of the first British films that was produced with sound, the first German film that was produced with sound, and the fourth French film with sound. And if you're wondering, well, how is it all of these films like first all at once? Because there was, for the production of this film, we had not really, at this point, right, sound is a brand new thing, period, right? So we didn't have this invention of dubbing to be the standard for films. So what they would do is that they would film and record the movie in its English version with English speaking actors. And then once that scene was done filming, they would bring in German speaking actors, film it in German, and then they just remade the movie twice in tandem and shipped it out in their separate languages with separate casts that way, right? So by doing this, they produced it in English for British audiences, right? This was produced by British International Pictures, so it is a British production. It just had multiple productions of different language speaking people in it. It's English for the British release, German, French. The French version was, for whatever reason, as with all of these movies or any big like artistic project, a lot of the times you just get what you have the budget to do right now, and if you want to like make a final mix or do a re-release, then you can come back in a year and do it in French. And that's what they did. And then they also had a silent version of this film to be released to the theaters that at the time did not have the ability to show talkies or the sound system installed in the theaters and stuff. So that's what they had there. French film was filmed a year later, and that was right. So that's the difference between Atlantique, and Atlantis, right? I hated the talkies. So much so much noise. Everything just got so much loud and so much louder in 1926. It used to be so peaceful, charming, pastoral before all of these talkies came to town. So yes, that's how things were done. That's how things were done before dubbing. They just made the movie 3 times. And also the Irish stayed out of the theaters. Those greenhorns, get them out of here. They're coming here, taking our jobs. Get the Irish out. And also another kind of little funny and quirky thing for this film to be doing is because, of course, the talkies were brand new technology. So that means that there were some growing pains, there were some speed bumps that we encountered that we didn't quite know what to do. So in order for what the director of this film thought would be a more successful choice is to make sure that people talked slowly and with intention with their enunciation so you could hear them very clearly, right? Because we now have sound in our films. This is our new big thing, right? So that means that there are quite a lot of scenes about, right, big drama happening, right? The Titanic is sinking, sir, but they're making sure to go, the Titanic is sinking, sir. We have to get out of here right now. Right. And so even at the time, right, this seemed as kind of a corny and not such a great choice. The critics were a little bit harsh for this choice, against this choice, and right. So sometimes we think with these innovations in technology, everyone back then was all just like wowed and bamboozled by it. But, they were people too, just like you and me. In the same way that there is a hell of a lot of pushback against dumb AI slop. There were the people of 1929 could also like understand that, like, hey, you are speaking to us like babies just because you have this new fancy, like, this new fancy technology, this newfangled thing called sound in your movies. And we know that is just like a gimmick. You don't have to treat me like a baby. Um, and it was directed by E.A. Dupont, which is, I said it with a very Frenchy accent, even though, I mean, his name sounds very French, but he was a German man. Um, Ewald Andre Dupont. He is also seen as one of the pioneers of the German film industry. And yes, as with a lot of these films that we're talking about so far, we are encountering, right, 1929, you can do the math there. He eventually did have to escape Germany in order to escape the Nazi Party. But he, as this kind of explained, he was working with the British International Pictures, so he was already kind of an international director anyway, and of course, one of the things that we lost in both world wars was the innovation of German artistry, German art period, and a German film in particular, right? Because we're going through a lot of these very early films, and quite a lot of them have had some amount of German production happening in them, and then kind of course, being in World War One severely limited everyone's ability to be able to make art, but especially with the economic turmoil that the First World War left Germany in a lot of these places, they couldn't really pursue their art all that well, and then they were also under their own form of Nazi occupation. How into the Nazism they were varies person to person, but within the art field, it's a very queer field. The Nazis did not like art, did not like film, and did not like queer people, mostly because of that. So it's kind of sad to see how there was so much promise and potential for this burgeoning German art form, right? A lot of the most foundational works of film were created in Germany, and then they just had no chance. They had no chance of doing anything with it. But that's history, bud. Also a couple more little tidbits. This film, Atlantic, I keep wanting to say The Atlantic, but it is just Atlantic, one word, like share. It's based on the play The Burg, which placed on the West End, which for the non ball knowers, the West End is London's Broadway. So it was, it wasn't off West End, it wasn't off Broadway. It was a big show. Um, but why male models, right? Why is this the film that's called Atlantic and not Titanic? Well, this is the first film that we are encountering some legally wiggly doobly doos. The White Star Line, the not the production company, but the owning company of the Titanic, and a lot of other ships too, for some reason got very litigious against this project. I don't know why they weren't as litigious around the first three, especially because they happened again within the year that it fucking happened. Maybe it was just that at the time the White Star Line was just being hit from all sides about like shit. Just everyone wanted a quote. Everyone wanted a quote. Everyone wanted to know more about what the fuck happened with Titanic. They were doing so much damage control. On top of those three movies, there was constant news coverage, right? as much constant coverage as you could do before the 24-hour news cycle. But newspapers coming out multiple times a day, right? Those newsreels that were shown in between these films. All of them just hounded, I guess, by that. And because this is the only film that had like a little bit of breathing room, 17 years worth of breathing room, this is when the White Star Line was like, hey, okay, let's chill out, okay? We know we fucked up. We fucked up somehow. All right, and we're really, really sorry about that. But, you know, you need to cool down. You need to cut it out. You can't be so wet and hot, Titanic. You need to cool off. So they sued them and said you can't call it Titanic. That's our copyright and you can't use it. And they said okay. And this was done through multiple lawsuits. Not wanting the film to disrupt their good name and reputation. I don't know how much damage anyone could have done because you're the fucking Titanic. However, which and just a little coinkity dinkily, is that there was a White Star Line ocean liner that did have the name Atlantic, that sank in 1873. And that's what this picture represents, but we'll get to it in 1 second. It was also en route from Liverpool to New York City, also sank in April. It struck some rocks off the coast of Nova Scotia, and also had a sister ship that outlived her, starting with the letter O. And this is an artistic depiction of the Oceanic, which was the sister ship to the Atlantic, much like the Olympic was the sister ship to Titanic, both of which lived beyond the ones that sank. And the Atlantic also sank in a civilian mass casualty event. 533 or about 530 people, 535 people died in the sinking of the Atlantic out of 952. So sad things happening for them. Ooh, big snore. So that's a depiction of the Oceanic. That's kind of sort of what the Atlantic looked like when she sank in 1873. However, they did get the name. They got the name back they got the Titanic name back for home video releases a couple decades later, when it was renamed Titanic Disaster on the Atlantic. Right, so crossing over the two names, dotting their T's, crossing their I's, and all those. There was also there's one portion of lost media in this film, as there's kind of a running theme. Bringing up old shit. Exactly. In this list of older movies, it's very hard to keep them intact, very hard to keep records of them. One piece that is missing from this film is that there was a sinking scene of like the boat going under the water that was filmed, but out of concern for the survivors seeing the film, it was cut from the original release, right? So here's where we get, because it's been 17 years, there's that little bit of a buffer, and that little bit of a buffer allowed the White Star Line to become litigious, and also for them to kind of pause and say, like, hey, wait a minute. People who have survived this actual event could be seeing this dramatic retelling of this. Do we want to re-traumatize them with that? Not enough to not make a movie about it, you know, highly dramatizing and profiting off of this tragedy, in the most cynical framing. But we are, right, we do have that buffer. We're actually trying to make sure people's feelings are in account here. For, however, subsequent releases, including the home video one, and the version that we will be watching tonight, this does have some spliced footage in it from an outtake of the 1953 20th Century Fox movie that is also just titled, one word, Titanic. The next couple of movies will just be called Titanic. But it's an outtake, so, right? So an alternate take of the ship going down from the 53 film that we will watch a couple from now. I think 2 from now. Because the next one, the 43 one, is the Nazi one. So that's a big one that will be coming. But and the 53 Titanic is not as big as the 56 A Night to Remember. That's a huge one that's also hugely influential on the James Cameron 97 version. But I'm also getting ahead. I'm getting ahead in the list. We are right now going to go back to 19 and 29. When did the stock market crash? Right? This premiered in November, right? Yeah, November. When did the stock market crash? It was in 1929 in October, November, right? It goes October, November. This is a month. This premieres a month after the stock market crashes. Ugh. The presentation you've done have helped me see we have not become a super sensationalist bunch of rubberneckers in the last 30 or so years. We've been this way for over a century. We really are. We really love to be in other people's business. We love to make your business my business, because your business is now my business. And sometimes, right, we can. Maybe if we wanted to, we could make that work for us in like a way of like, hey, you know what? I'm just checking on my neighbors. I'm making sure they're doing all right. I'm making sure, you know, like the woman who lives down the street isn't being abused by her husband. And like the other one on the other side of me is like, oh, he got laid off, so I'm gonna help him with like their rent this month or stuff. But a lot of the times it does just end up. We could build community off of this. I want your business to be my business, but a lot of the time it is just, hey, can I make a movie about your tragedy? Can I make a movie about your tragedy? How about I make a movie about your tragedy? Can I make a movie about your tragedy? Yeah, come on, let me make a movie about your tragedy. Oh my god, though. I have just seen the short pop up Heidi Klum getting into her statue makeup for this year's Met Gala. We have to see this. I'm sorry. I have to see Heidi Klum. For whatever reason, she keeps going with this wall-eyed look. I don't know if it's just the way that her eyes react to putting in contacts.
You got it.
Oh.
Hi Glamour, I'm Heidi Klum. Come
Hi,
get ready
Heidi.
with me for the Met Gala. Mwah.
Immediately when I heard the theme of the Met, I thought I can only be a statue if I'm working with Mike Marino, who knows how to do a sculpture and drape beautiful fabric around my body and have it soft, but it looks like it is marble. I'm so happy I don't have anything heavy on my head. Oh my god.
Right now we're gluing the headpiece on, which is connected to the whole bodysuit. And once this is fully glued on around the edge, I will glue on the face, which overlaps
You just hold yourself
and blends
like this.
onto this seamlessly.
the mouth. Oh my god. The eyes.
You know, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna stand there at the mat. And
She looks like she looks like a zoo almost.
And I'll wait till like some people just naturally are moving over and standing there and talking, and then I'm gonna scare them.
Nipple was a big theme. A little exposed
now we're
anatomical nipple was a
putting in
huge
some
theme
shadows,
of this
grease paint,
year's Met Gala.
Kind of blends
Nipple
into
gala.
the iridescent
Nipple
color we have on here. So we're tying it into her skin, highlights, and just kind of balancing that stuff out.
And voila! See you at the mat.
It's very the eyes. Oh,
That's it.
Hi, Glamour.
why is there just like a little like?
I'm so happy I don't have anything heavy on my head. Oh my god.
Wait, why is this not working?
I don't even know.
It's okay.
You got it.
Like, why is there a little drop of white in the center of it? It's very the eyes looking at you from behind the painting. It's very unsettling, but still good. Yeah, still good. But let us sit down where I'm just pulling it up on Tubi. All right. Imagine that the lights are getting low and we're going to start watching a film today. And I hope you enjoy the show.
We come to this place for magic. We come to gay MC theatres to laugh, to cry, to care. Because we need that. All of us. That indescribable feeling you get when the lights begin to dim and you go somewhere you've never been before. Not just entertained, but somehow reborn together. Dazzling images on a huge silver screen. Sound that I can feel. Somehow, heartbreak feels good in a place like this. Our heroes feel like the best part of us, and stories feel perfect and powerful. Because here, they are. Gay MC Theatres. We make movies better.
All right, let's get into the show. We're watching it on Tubi. Tubi, movies for free. Can't hear anything. Here we go. Titanic, Disaster in the Atlantic, adapted from Ernest Raymond's play The Berg. I love how it's just called The Berg. You all hearing it okay? It's kind of just, it's not all that much noise happening right now. All right, so we've seen this guy, seen him walk back and forth, right? He's not saying anything. Now imagine you shoot this all again after you're done with just a second guy, but he does it in a German way. That guy, they filmed all of his scenes, but he just did this in a German way. Oh. Light sparkling on the water. You like it? Isn't it great?
Yes, give me another double. Yes. Give me my card, dear.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Oh, we're having such a nice time here.
And away.
Nothing bad shall ever happen to us.
What can I do?
Oh, I should come in.
Yes. Yes, I'm coming in.
Okay, I think I do need subtitles, actually.
Yes.
They say the silly choice to make sure they enunciate, and I still can't kind of hear them. Oh.
That's it.
What a lovely night. Nothing bad shall ever happen to us.
In 30 seconds, the place will be like a nice house.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
11 o'clock, and all's well.
Nothing bad. This is literally just the opening scene of nothing bad shall ever happen to us.
Rest in peace, good people all.
Why are you saying that?
Sir?
That's a curse. That's a curse what you just did. That was a curse.
If anybody asks you anything, if you hear any talk, you know what I mean? Be careful.
These actors suck. Can't even talk for
I
shit.
don't want my passengers needlessly worried. Understand? Yes, sir. All right.
That's more ominous than what could possibly go wrong. Now this is what the talkies is all about. Having some music timed up to the film that you are watching? What newfangled technology is this? I don't know, but it's giving me a little dancing bug. I gotta get up and dance. Time to lobotomize my wife. She's getting a little too talkative with all these talkies around. The bright, upbeat music continues. It's also severely blown out. They didn't know how to light shit. I say as I've continuously flashbanged everyone during my stream. Yeah, constantly. It's just a constant. I will flashbang you at some point during the broadcast. That's what you tune in for, honestly. We gotta turn the contrast down. I think they're dancing a little too close to the studio lights.
Well enough to buy myself a drink, yes? Yes, indeed. Excuse me, then. Hush, the lovebird.
Oh, okay. That cut off with haste.
Good evening, Mrs. Rowe. Good evening, Monica. Good evening, Miss Rowe. Good evening, Father.
Good evening. Good evening, Robert. Good evening.
Oh, Mr. Rule. Monica and I wondered if you and Mrs. Rule would join us at a party in the restaurant tomorrow night.
Oh, no.
Oh, but the Padre's coming.
Certainly.
And Major Boldy.
I shall be there for the chick.
And Dandy.
Present?
And all the Tate-Hugheses. Aren't they, Mr. Tate-Hughes?
Of course they are.
In fact, all who made up our particular little circle on this ship.
Without a good
It's going
bang.
to be a ship's apart in the night supper.
I always try to
We're the
give you
ship's
all a
apart
good
in the
bang.
night. Only a signal shows. Then darkness again. And silence. And all that lot.
Yes. It's a beautiful
That's also
idea.
foreshadowing, by the way.
Beautiful. Charming. Quite charming. But, please leave me out of it. I'm a creature of habits. I like my usual dinner. I get quite irritable when I'm moved about.
Oh, but it will be. If you want to know, it just happens that it will be the anniversary of our marriage.
The anniversary? Well, not exactly the anniversary, but it will be 4 months since the wedding.
So you
Oh,
must
well then that's not an anniversary.
You know,
I was about to say, and there are also 3 days till retirement.
Dear Mr. Rule, I've heard such a lot about you, but I never expected that I should ever meet you and be asking you to supper. You know, they wouldn't let us read your books at school.
Is she reading a script off camera?
Wow.
I'm covering her face a little bit.
Because they said you were dangerous.
Oh. And have you read them since?
No, but I shall now.
Oh, you shall.
The performances are just
Now
very
that I
wooden,
know
that's
what
it.
they're about.
And what are they about?
You make fun of everything everybody else thinks beautiful.
I swear to God, she's reading. She is reading. She keeps looking like right there.
That reminds me of Little Mary.
Some people might give you one pizza for $9.99.
Oh, right. It's too
Little
big.
Caesars gives you more because more is better. It's Little Caesars
Sorry.
more for $9.99 menu. Get 2 of the
Pizza.
things for only $9.99.
Hey, pizza.
Pizza and Crazy Puffs? Yes, please.
Pizza and Crazy Puffs on this Titanic?
Let's go. Wings and Crazy
Finally,
Puffs,
this
take
movie
my
is getting
money.
good.
Get yourself.
Okay. Well, how is everybody liking it so far? It's kind of just been like get ready to die, the exposition scene. Just 8 solid minutes of nothing bad shall ever happen to me. It's a little crazy. Oh, these ads are long. Shit. Maybe I should have come up with a different... I'll look and see maybe if there's a different version of this. Let's see. I forgot that Tubi does ads. I thought it was just for free. How dumb of me. Colorized. Oh.
If you and Mrs. Rule would join us at a...
Oh, okay. You know what? Let's do this colorized version. Actually. Then we don't have... The ad is still not done. That's how long the ads are. So... Does this have subtitles, though? There'll be YouTube subtitles, so they won't be as great. It shows that movies used to be, hey, something bad isn't going to happen over and over again, and then something bad does happen. Could something bad actually happen, though? Do you think? Okay. Here's this version from TJDW. And this is colorized. Woo! Look at this. But this is them. They're trying to get him to go to a party.
The stealthy and unnoticed departure of our friend Kate Hughes.
Oh, I see what you mean. He means that Mr. Tate Hughes has no business to follow, seeing that he has Mrs. Tate Hughes and his daughter Betty on board.
That's it.
On the contrary, if there's one thing that entitles him to seek for a reasonable consolation, it's that.
Oh, I think you're all being horrid. I like the Tate Hughes, especially Mr. Tate Hughes. I think he's rather a lamb. And I quite agree. He's adorable. And so...
Please.
Oh, who's there? The Tate Hugheses and Mr. Pratchett and all these people.
Good evening.
What's your Lancaster? Evening, sir. What about the little what? Oh, thanks so much.
The little what?
Terribly cold outside, but against orders.
I say, what about that rumor I heard at dinner?
Rumor? What rumor? That we're in the neighborhood of icebergs? You know, I wonder who sets these rumors afloat.
Probably the icebergs.
Is it really true? You're dodgy.
I hope it is. I've never seen a cruising iceberg.
Oh, you wouldn't see one tonight, even if there were any about.
Why not? It's the clearest night I've ever seen, and the ocean like a mirror.
Ah, that's just the reason, this flat calm. Usually, on the calmest nights in the Atlantic, there's a swell. And you can't see a growler unless there's a swell.
A growler? What the deuce is a growler?
Well, a growler is a large berg whose part above water is mostly melted, so that its surface is awash. That clear?
How funny.
In other words, you wouldn't see a growler unless there were breakers, and there are no breakers without a swell. You might see what we call ice blink. Ice blink is, bergs have a blue side and a white side, and the white side sways in the water now and then and throws back the light of the stars.
Oh, how beautiful that must be.
But aren't they all black ice sometimes? They must be difficult to see then.
We've got good eyes watching for them.
The cuts are great.
So, you can sleep.
Wait a minute. When did this happen? Okay, 3 years ago. Okay, so it isn't AI.
Quite happily in your bunks.
I say, I've just seen a white line on the horizon. I'm certain.
Oh, don't be an ass dandy. It's a
Don't be an ass dandy. Is that a homosexual slur? Don't be an ass dandy.
Stuart, give me a
You ass dandies better stop talking all that ass dandy shit over here.
What's that, sir?
Of
That's the
course it's
reflection of whiskey
homosexual
inside
slur.
of the bottle.
Well, it's nothing important, whatever it is. If anything loomed ahead of interest to us,
New
you would
slurs.
hear three
We're
barrels
unlocking
from the
new
lookout.
slurs all the time.
No, we're not worried. Now we know where we are.
And if you waited for that, you'd
Right.
probably sit up.
Didn't guides also found a 1900s slur just the other day. Kingdom Hearts fans, we are just a big fan of slurs, big fan of as many bad things that you could call your fellow human being. Just make sure that you degrade them to their very core of who they are as a being. Love finding new slurs. Love finding new slurs.
All night. Good night, all. Good night. Good night. But I'm not going to do
You
that.
big old ass dandies. Oh, she's got a nice fair shawl. You can't name the gummy ship Da Goofy even. 19th century slur for Spanish and Italian people. Yeah, exactly. Whatever. I can say it because I'm of Italian descent. I don't think you all can, though. You used to savor a cigarette. You used to be able to smoke half of it and then save the rest for later. How I remember it so. On the one side, oh, cool. A new slur for Wiley. Everybody make sure you call him slur. Oh my God, Buzz! Thank you so much. Oh, they're cheating. Oh, they're cheating. Ooh, they're cheating. Oh, cheating. I believe maybe it was this one. This scene was, there was like a rumor that was maybe that this was filmed without permission on White Star Line 1 or there were maybe 2 options that this grand staircase set. I think it's this scene.
Have you seen?
It's only shown
I,
once, so maybe this was some guerrilla filming. They snuck onto one of the White Star Line's ships to go shoot on one of them for just this one scene.
Have,
Unless it comes back, then I might be wrong. Daggone it, I'm saying it. Reclaim your slurs. Go ahead. Go ahead. Say your slurs. I swear to God, the planes have been flying extra low today. Like that one plane that flew over and clipped a truck off of like the New Jersey Turnpike. They've all been flying too low. They've all been flying too low.
The temperature.
Maybe one will crash into it. Make sure you're looking out for bergs.
Few minutes.
The bergs, you know, you
However,
might find a
can you tell
breaker or the white side or the blue
Sometimes we
side.
people who are confined to our chairs are as good as a
the
barometer.
bergs. Yeah.
Well, I didn't notice it. No. You must have a system of central heating in you by this time. What?
Central
Theo
heating? You mean that new fangled thing called the HVAC unit? Yes, I'm very interested in those. Warm my bunions.
Why the devil have you been such a long time, Pointer?
Well, sir, there was some talk in the servants' saloon about these here icebergs. And I hoped that I might catch a sight of one of them, sir.
And did you?
No, sir. There was nothing as far as the eye could see. But then, when I come in, sir, I was detained by Mrs. Tate Hughes and Miss Betty. It seems they were looking for Mr. Tate Hughes, sir. And they asked me personally to give him a message, saying that he was wanted urgently.
Well, he's not here, as you can see.
I know he's not, sir.
They were swinging.
But I do know
Everybody's
where
cheating
he
on
is.
everybody.
Well, why not give him a message?
Oh, well, that would be a shade awkward, sir.
Awkward? Why?
Because when I was walking on the deck, sir, out behind, aft, I think they call it, sir, I see Mr. Tate Hughes in a secluded nook.
A secluded nook.
And
necking in a secluded nook.
Exactly alone, sir.
Had a companion, had he?
I should call her more than a companion, if I may say so, sir.
A lady, was it? What lady?
I couldn't exactly see, sir.
Oh, so he's not an ass dandy.
Has Harry been here tonight?
Oh, he was here, Mrs. Tate Hughes, but he left about half an hour ago.
Half an hour ago.
Was anyone with him?
No.
Have you any idea where he went?
Oh, I didn't notice.
Perhaps he'll come back here later.
So this is also a morality play. Don't cheat on your wife or else you'll make the ship sink.
Is there anything I can do for you?
There's only one man that can do anything. That's Father.
Betty, hush, please.
I won't hush. Father, can't you find my father? And tell him he's making my mother ill.
Ill? How?
You know. Everyone knows. He's a brute.
Oh, he isn't that, Betty. He's not that.
He
Boot.
is.
Give him the boot.
He cares nothing for my mother's feelings. Nor for mine either. No father in the world would behave like this. I'll never speak to him again.
Oh, my husband's cheating on me. I'm on this beautiful cruise ship. This is the worst thing that could happen to me tonight.
Thank heavens. This voyage is nearly over.
Three bells. Obstruction ahead, sir!
Your husband's cheating on you. Iceberg. Boom. Done.
On starboard! On starboard it is, sir.
Oh, we're getting into it already. What is this? 20 minutes into the film, we're already hitting iceberg. Imagine if the Cameron movie was paced like this. Oh, who's that poor boy over there? Well, I'm Rose. I hate my life. Who's that poor boy? Goosh. Oh, well, it's all done.
Mackenzie! Yes, sir. Engines dead slow. Engines dead slow, sir.
The suspense is actually pretty good.
I don't know. Oh, yes, I do, though.
Okay, now this
It
momentum's
means that
kind of
the
killed.
lookout man in the crow's nest has sighted something in the distance. He may have rather seen an ice field on the horizon, or perhaps it's the lights of another ship. Yeah. Well, maybe I can find out. Pull ahead! Pull ahead, sir!
Okay. Oh, there she is. Oh. Oh, oh. Oh. Oh, dear. Oh, gosh. Oh, dang. Oh, shoot. Is that another iceberg? Sir, a second iceberg has hit the Titanic. No way. No way.
Did you feel that? A shock? Why, yes.
So, was that Mickey Mouse? What?
I believe we've touched something. By Jove, that was a pretty close shave. We must have grazed that berg. Did you see it? Did I see it? Quite as big as the Rock of Gibraltar. And unless I'm very much mistaken, we've tickled its toes. I'm quite sure we have.
Wait, what is it? What is it?
Tickle? Mistaken, we've tickled its toes. I'm quite sure
We tickled its toes.
Injured the ship, has it?
Oh, no. Good Lord, no. This ship's unsinkable. More like it.
This ship's unsinkable. Nothing bad shall ever happen to me. What? She's taking on water or something. She's really just smashed up against us there, huh?
The berg has torn our bottom plates open.
Berg has torn our bottom plates open.
Engines at stop! Engines at stop!
Oh. Okay, that was some sound effects. I feel like I could have maybe stopped that in my own editing. A little bit better. I have a little bit of a fade. Multiple. Oh.
In the engine room, sir. Paddy, close the watertight doors. Close the watertight doors, sir. Roll the flares. Roll the fires. Roll the fires. Roll the fires. Man the emergency dynamos. Man the emergency dynamos. Man the emergency dynamos.
Okay. When it's doing like all of the like this mechanical set, this is pretty cool. Oh, get in there! Don't you let you be locked out. Stunts.
But how extraordinary. Some people make this passage year after year without seeing even enough ice to put in a cocktail. And here are we, meeting a real bird the very first time. Aren't we lucky?
Okay. Is there anything wrong?
Wrong? What should be wrong?
Wrong? No, of course, nothing's wrong. Except that my nerves have gone all to pieces. That's all.
I'm sorry, but I don't understand. What do you mean? Is there anything I can do? I don't know whether you've noticed it, but the engines have stopped. Huh? The engines have stopped? Yes. What do you mean?
Sorry, she's looking like
Is
she's
there
trying not to
anything I can
laugh.
do? I don't know whether you've noticed it, but the engines have stopped. Huh?
The engines have
have stopped? Yes.
Applause.
Yes.
I live for the applause, applause,
They have.
applause. I live for the applause, applause when the Titanic
I
engine
can't hear them.
stop. I live
So
for
they
the
have.
way that you slam your
I
burgundy.
suppose they've knocked off 2:01 before closing time.
And now, gentlemen, you know the situation.
Oh, nothing bad could ever happen to us. Things
All
are really
hands
bad.
on deck.
Bad things are gonna happen to us.
Every man to his station. Sound the emergency alarms. Man the lifeboats. Women and children first.
Okay. This, so two things so far. First of all, the iceberg did not slam into the Titanic and just like stay there. Good night, Wiley. Farts. There's just a bunch of farting. What is the farting?
Shake hands. Thank you.
And the crew did not really know for, again, kind of a bit of a time. Right, they did start sending out the SOS signals, and they did start preparing the lifeboats. But they didn't, there was some, like, checks. I guess maybe the checks didn't take all that much. It was maybe, like, 20 minutes of the guy running around and seeing water in, like, the mailroom and stuff. They didn't know that boats sounded like that back then. Oh wait, that was like when the engines went off, they started to like combust a little bit, so there was just like a constant like roar. Oh, is this gonna happen for the whole rest of the movie though? That's kind of annoying. This constant farting noise. Oh! 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 Stunts! You can kind of see how they're like turning up the frame rate just a little bit to get them to move a little bit faster even.
different sound. It's the deuce of a rattle, anyhow.
Maybe we're running into a fall.
The deuce of a rattle.
But what's that bell ringing for?
That's for church.
Oh, really, really?
Sorry, Padre.
No,
Sorry.
really.
Odd. What's the matter? The wife sent me up to find out. The wife? How he loves to fish. The wife? No, joking apart. Has anything happened? Well, excuse me, sir, but what is the matter? My master sent me up to sea. Oh, it's nothing. We are near an ice field and grazed a chunk of a bird. Did we, by Joe? I should like to have a large bit of it in the drink.
Oh, okay. What's happened? Someone's blowing an oboe or something.
Open the door.
Open the door.
All passengers are to go on deck, please. Have you got your life belts, madam? Just a moment, please.
Oh, cheating. Oh, cheating. Oh, he cheating. Oh, cheating.
Excuse me, sir. If
Listen,
you
you're gonna
don't
die
mind,
anyway.
Please. You'd better wrap up warmly, madam. Oh, now don't worry. Tell your wife there's no need for alarm. The whole thing will be settled in half an hour or so. What's the matter? Go on, Dick, and wipe them from heavens. What are they?
Wait, okay. I'm changing my mind here. We're making a mid transition. Mid transition. Here we go. Bad things are happening to us right now. We're gonna go back to the black and white.
What are they saying? Please, what's the matter? What is it?
You were saying bad things could happen to us?
Don't get excited. I'll explain everything. The ladies, that was the truth. We've a right to know the truth. There's no need for alarm. This is merely a precautionary measure. Precautionary measure? But my dear man, you can't tell me this is a precautionary measure. You take it for a lot of children? I assure you it is. We all must take these precautions. Oh, do come along quickly, please. Listen.
Thank heaven. That terrible bell has stopped.
After all, perhaps the captain only wants you to go on a little excursion.
To the end of the pier and back?
Dandy, please.
Well, it's only a question of laying off the ship for a few hours, and our orders are to see how quickly it can be done. Why, you'll all probably be safely in your warm bunks before dawn.
Nothing bad shall ever happen to us.
You take your wife, sir, and Mrs. St. Hughes and Miss Betty, if you'll go to your rooms and wrap up warmly, I'll take you on deck.
You're sure it's all right?
It's right, all right. Right along around to the right, please.
Come on, Dandy. This is going to be much more amusing than poker.
I think so too. Let's have a good time.
Yes. You're coming too, Padre, please.
Manchester.
Yes, Padre?
Lanchester. Are you fooling these people? Is it really serious? You must tell me.
The Padre knows. You see, he's a man of God.
It's nothing. I don't believe you, Lanchester. I've a right to know. Is it? Who can say?
I'm sorry, the cartoon sound effects is not helping the case. Why did they use the silliest noise possible? Oh no. Bad things are happening to me tonight. I am a man of God. I have a right to know. Alright, everybody move your legs like extra fast here. Get those lifeboats. This is also not really as hectic. As soon as the first couple of lifeboats were, when they were being loaded up, they of course didn't immediately start to freak out as much. Right. For a great long time, people felt more safe on the ship itself than in the lifeboat. SOS, we are going down.
Thanks. Leave me here. I'm only in the way on deck. At least 150 people so far have fallen over my chair. 15 of them have cursed me. Besides, the whole thing's too damn silly.
You're telling me.
Then you do not believe it to be really serious, sir?
No, of course not. This ship is no more likely to sink than St. Paul's Cathedral. Although they're always mucking about with that. See if the mistress has a warm coat.
Sir.
And see if she gets our lifeboat on the right way up.
That is one of the things that a lot of disabled people, especially
Which is the right way up, sir?
wheelchair users or people who need other kind of mobility aids do say is that when there is an emergency scenario, a lot of people don't even have a lot of buildings, a lot of schools don't even really have plans for what to do with like wheelchair users, right? So there's a lot of stories about like disabled people learning just how expendable their lives are when they went through their first fire drill, right? A drill, and they're in elementary school and they're just left in the middle of the classroom while everybody else evacuates. So if you're ever in a place, wheelchair users were less of citizens than dogs were back in the 20s. And one could make the argument that, especially in an emergency case, a lot of people still do treat disabled people, period, as less of people still today. Oh, back in the 20s, right? Back in the 20s also mean the 2020s as well, right? So yeah, if there's there was this thing one of my friends used to do that her mom taught her of, like, whenever you're in a theater or whenever you're in, a place, because, fires have always happened at theaters and nowadays there's always shooters. You make sure, You know where your exits are. And, you know, maybe when you're, like, looking for where your exits are, just in case there's a fire, just in case there's a gun problem, maybe also take a peek around and see if there's any disabled people who need help. Maybe you see how you can help their exit plan. Because their lives are just as worth as much as yours is.
But there seem to be a great number of people, sir, wearing them in different ways.
Different ways.
Ask the steward.
Those ass dandies trying to express themselves with their outward appearance.
The stewards seem to be a shade impatient and unsavory just for the moment, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, certainly I will venture to talk to one. Certainly, sir.
Any more ladies here? Any more ladies, please?
Out of context, you just enter a room with any ladies in here?
Manchester.
Any more ladies in here? More ladies, please.
Rattling the
Any more
whole
ladies?
ship like this. You've destroyed the proud faith I had in the calm of sailors when faced by an emergency. It was one of my very last romantic delusions.
Okay, bud, the ship's going down. Let's calm down.
Want to know, sir, if I can get you into a boat straight away. There is enough passenger room, we believe, for all the women and children, if they are packed pretty closely. There may be room for a handful of men.
Me? Why me?
Oh.
Well, sir, this is no time for mincing matters. You can't look after yourself like any other man on the ship.
Well, you talk as though it were...
See, he's making sure that the disabled guy gets to evacuate first. It just so happens to be a very wealthy disabled guy, but, you know. Kiss.
The
Kiss.
ship has 3 hours to live.
Manchester!
Exactly. Wow, big moment.
Please don't let this get about, sir. I have to tell you, if the real truth were known, nothing could stop a panic. It will be bad enough as it is.
Are you going, Lanchester?
I haven't had the luck to be ordered to the charge of a boat yet, sir. But if I am, I shall go. If not, I shall obey orders, I suppose.
What is the exact position? Have those in the boats any reasonable chance of being saved?
Those in the boats will be saved to a man if they can keep out the cold. Several ships have answered our wireless. They should be here early in the morning. They will pick up all in the boats.
And the others? Those who remain on board?
They are equally certain to be lost.
No! No!
Oh, shock horror dramas. He was listening the whole time. Well, thank goodness we didn't start kissing.
Steady. See it through, old man.
I'm all right now. Thanks.
British people. British people are just like, you're going to die. Chill out. And they go, all right. No need to make such a big fuss about it. We'll just keep calm.
Dandy. Dandy. Come here.
Ask Dandy. Let me tell you something. The ship's farting again.
You see, Dandy, you and I know the truth. And the knowledge is a great responsibility.
I also just got some really bad cramps, so it feels like
I'm quite all right.
it feels like the horn is my cramps reverberating through me. Yeah. The boat ripping its hull apart. The Titanic getting its hull ripped apart and sinking to the bottom of the Atlantic.
Don't forget,
That's kind of like a
Dandy,
period. That's what a
those
period
words
feels
of
like.
Henley. I am
She's
the
such a girl.
master of my
The
fate.
Titanic, she's a real girlish girl. Love women.
And
Love
the
women.
captain of my soul.
You know it, eh?
Very well.
Want to know what the Titanic feels like? Try being a woman liberal. Oh. This is a cool little innovative, like, point of view shot. Look at this. We are the lifeboat.
And then we'll just have another one, and then we'll have another one. Buck up, Dandy. You know, you're a bit off color.
Buck
Now,
up, you ass,
I'm gonna make you a
Dandy.
very special cocktail that'll make your hair curl. Good heavens, the bar's closed. Not a blinking steward anywhere. Steward!
And ass Dandy is just there like, ugh.
All the ladies, I expect, for the skipper's jollification. Come on. I'll fix it up. We'll just have another one, and then, damn it all, the door's closed. It's all right, I've got it. It's all right now. You all right? Yes, here we are. Look out for your head.
Yep, here we are. Watch your head.
Just have another one, and
Oh,
then,
how's your head, ass Dandy?
and then,
Well, I've had no complaints, but the ship is sinking.
have another one, and then, there we are. Now then, Dandy, I am going to mix you this very super cocktail. Now,
A super cocktail.
now we shall want,
My goodness.
want a lemon. Oh, he's a nice fellow. And some eggs. Eggs.
Egg.
And damn it all, there aren't any eggs. Well, I'm afraid we are done, Dandy.
No, man. We shall have to fall back on the good old Scotch whiskey, eh?
I rather like that.
Good. There we are.
Oh, good. Here we are. Here we are.
Very well. Good one, huh? So? Ah, well. No, for heaven's sake, you can't have any soda.
Why not?
Why, you know what it means.
No.
It's poison to a man in your state.
Oh, it doesn't make any difference to a man in my position.
Come on, get outside that. Come on. We were drunk last night. We were drunk the night before. We're going to get drunk tonight if we never get drunk no more.
Oh, he's feeling it.
We are happy as can be.
The double meaning. Those who know, those who don't know. What is this? Dramatic irony?
We are the members of the Faust family, but it's glorious. Oh. You know, I know. Dandy told me.
You're one of the lucky ones. Others don't.
Unpleasant, isn't it?
Quite unpleasant. Dying tonight. Horrible what a great
Come on,
inconvenience, actually.
You can't go on looking like this. Better have another drink.
No, thank you.
Having something bad happen to
Dandy's
you?
got it
Terrible
badly.
for morale.
I know. It's natural to be afraid. It would be cowardly to pretend that we are not.
I admit, I've got it too. I'm lucky. I couldn't look right if I tried. I suppose there's nothing else to do. Wait. What was it that fellow said? 3 hours, was it?
Less now.
Less. No. Hi, Vodka. Thank you so much. Oh, goodness. He's having such a hard time admitting he's going to die tonight.
Darling.
That something
There's
bad
nothing
might
to worry
happen to him.
about. The ship's perfectly safe.
Oh my god. The cartoon sound effect again.
I know there's something wrong. They're calling for help. That's what they're doing. They're not sending me away on a boat and keeping you back, are they? Are they?
No, of course not, darling.
Norris, this isn't the end. Not so soon as this. Oh,
Big
my
drum.
darling.
Imagine someone freezing to death in the water and you just hear Goofy's yell in the background.
Norris,
Was that a
the
goof?
ship isn't sinking, is it?
Of course not. Don't be a silly. Look at Mr. Rule, sitting in his chair, as if he were in his library. Major Boldy, having a drink, as if it were any day of the week.
Oh, we we shall put on this hot top 40s hit. Nothing bad shall ever happen to me. Nothing bad shall ever happen to me. Everything is going to be alright. Nothing bad shall ever happen to us. Certainly not tonight or any other night. Nothing bad shall ever happen to me. Least of all, not on a ship in the sea. Nothing bad shall ever happen to me. Not ever. Well, time to try swinging. Oh, a woman drinking alcohol? Well, I guess in such extreme circumstances it might be something. Just to help her drop out of her hysterics, you know how women are.
Young fellow, come here. I want to speak to you. You must get your wife into the boat as soon as possible.
Of course. That's what I tell her. But I can't make her.
You must make her. If you would save her life.
Good God. Is it that?
Tell her you'll follow her into the boat. Anything.
Monica. Come along, darling. Mr. Rule is right. There's really nothing to be afraid of.
There's glitter everywhere.
Laurie. Darling. On your honor. Is everything all right?
On his
What the
honor.
fuck?
Everything is all right.
Well, if I must go, I suppose I must. But there's no sense in it. It's all so sad.
Why aren't you looking back at me? Nothing bad shall ever happen to us.
Come along, darling.
Come on, darling.
Lies. Yeah.
What's the difference? Drinky right now in here. That was cool how that slowed down for the end of the scene.
Hello, stage Hughes. Seen your women off?
No, I haven't. Neither wife nor daughter will go. A wife won't leave her luggage. Nor the dresses she bought in Paris.
Well, but
Betty
they're from
is very
Paris.
rude.
Better make 'em go. I can't. They won't listen to me. They're huffy about something.
Well, maybe if you weren't stopping the other lady.
Mrs. Lily? Huh? Something like that. Anyhow, if you still love your wife and daughter, you'd better get them to the boats without delay. Why? The ship's quite safe? Oh, isn't it? Yes.
Oh, yes.
For a couple of hours? For a couple of... What do you mean? I mean what I say.
For a couple of hours.
You mean she'll sink? So Lanchester told me.
He's not keeping this secret very well. He's just telling everybody who's come in here.
Betty. Little Betty.
Little Betty.
What am I to do? I must get them off. Shall I tell them the truth? No. Be quiet and easy with them.
Women folk, you know, they're quite hysterical.
To
Crazy.
make them go, that's all. I've lost my influence. They've turned against me. What am I to do?
Step out on your marriage, and then all of a sudden your wife doesn't trust you.
Bring them here. Perhaps some of us can persuade them.
The soundscapes, when it's this like, when it's big scenes happening on the ship, when it's in the like mechanical room and stuff, it really works. These have much like faster cuts, I think, is what makes the chaotic action like work so much. A lot of movement and things happening. Oh, get that woman in there. Oh, just let her, crawl onto it. All of these women look to be in very, very 1920s fashion, not so much 1912 fashions, however. Their hemlines tend to be a little too short. It would be quite a scandalous affair if this was actually the Titanic. Even women in their nightgowns still had a hem that touched the floor. These harlots, in such a state of undress. My goodness. Oh, look at this shot. A little dolly work down into the boat. Oh, somebody. Okay, that was maybe not a great shot. Somebody bumped the camera. Ah, something bad is happening to us. I thought it would never happen. Well, I was about to say, the stock market did crash just a month earlier. I would have to imagine that this would be in production already before the stock market crashed, though. So that's not accounting for, like, they should have had a budget for costumes. Quiet, hysterical woman. We'll just hold you down until we've saved you. That was also quite a shot. Over water there? Want to continue from under the boat? Along the water? Oh, fight's breaking out. Oh goodness. Oh no. Oh. Are they... The one black man in this movie is the only person being shown starting fight. Oh no. It's the 1929 times. Oh no. The one, maybe two black actors in the film are shown to be violent brutes. This is horrible. Oh, and of course they're the bodies getting like the most... Oh! This is bad. Oh, this is really bad. The two black characters start fights, are violent brutes, and then get shot. The most violence we see on screen just happens to be two black men. Towards two black men, mostly. Oh, that's a bad... Oh. You're telling me this movie from 1929 is racist? I thought the Nazi Titanic movie was going to be the worst one.
Save my life? What do you mean?
Okay, so they try to be all secretive. They try to, like, convince them normally, and then they just say, well, the ship's going down. Listen to me. Come on. Come here. The ship's going down. Get in the fucking boat.
Good God. Mother.
And the measure of your father's love is that he hasn't told you.
Oh, that's a good acting choice, though. Well, I guess it's fine that he cheated on me, though. If you saved your wife from the sinking of the Titanic, then I guess you can cheat on her. That's the lesson to take from this film.
Daddy, it's not true. Daddy, it can't be true.
Daddy, it can't be true.
I'm afraid it is, Sarah.
But you must come too. You must come.
I can't, my dear. I would if I could.
He can't.
He can't, Mr. Rowe. If he did, they would shoot him.
What are you talking about, boy?
If he tried to get into the boat, they would shoot him like this. 1, 2, shoot him!
They would shoot him like this. Bang, bang. Gratata.
I've seen it. I've seen it.
Is this Ask Andy? I can't tell. There's so many people who know the secret now.
They Jews.
No?
Go quickly.
It's
see
Tate
what's going
Hughes.
on
It's not
here.
the Jews.
All right.
on, Clara. Come, Betty.
The rule.
Her sad face just coming into frame. That's kind of how I feel a lot of the time. Just like, hey, bad things are happening today.
Goodbye, Mr. Rule.
Women were paid to be sad in film. I missed my shot. I really... Just doing a little bit of this. Doing a little bit of this.
What was she thinking? I shall never know. 2 hours ago, I was dancing with her. An hour ago, she was here.
I miss my calling.
Here is the very spot. Don't you understand? She has a child coming, sir.
Oh my god. The twist. She's Pergernante. Pergernant. Oh, a face.
1 hour, and this farce will be over.
I didn't know.
That was kind of cool.
I know now.
Gotta say, that was a cool shot.
I've heard everything.
I'm sorry, sir, but I did my best to try and persuade her to leave, but...
John, unless you go too, I won't go.
Oh, dear. The boy, Alice. He's... Alice, Monica's gone. Maybe you can comfort him.
Poor boy. Laurie. My boy.
That's the natural comfort now. There's nothing else.
Oh, Mrs. Rule, I've been looking for you everywhere. Nearly all the boats have gone. The last ones are just getting ready. Oh, please, come quickly. It's your last chance, you know.
Can you take my husband too?
Yes, I'll try, but come at once. And you needn't be so particular now, Mr. Rule. The last boats got away with a few men in them.
But there are still some women on board, aren't there? You said so yourself.
Yes, there are some. When they heard the truth, they refused to leave their own folk.
You see, darling.
Well, Alice, we'll make a bid for it.
John.
Good.
Here we go. He's dead, though. Gotta leave him there. Isn't that their son?
Well, Pointer, I've decided to go after all, you see.
I don't know. Oh. Fuck.
You know, now, don't be alarmed. It's merely... It's no use, Alice. I'm not going.
But you promised.
No, I can't go.
Careful, you must
For my sake, for my
Of course, Mr. Rule. Please leave my chair alone.
Can't you see?
Alice, for the last time, will you go?
I've made up my mind, John, definitely. Don't ask me again.
Then, Lanchester, will you do me a favor? Take that boy. Larry, come here. There's a chance for you to get in a boat. Now, hurry.
No, sir. Not while Mrs. Rule is here.
Then, Alice, will you go with him? Lanchester will try for the both of you.
Oh, I don't want to go. I don't want to go now.
And for my sake, Lanchester, or for Mrs. Rule's sake, Clara, take the boy alone.
I can't go, sir.
Oh, you young fool. Don't waste time like this. It's not of you I'm thinking. It's Monica. It's right, Lanchester. I'm an old man with my body already broken. Well, he has his life before him. And Monica and there's a child coming. We must save as much as we can.
I don't want to go now, sir. Monica's safe. That's all that matters. I feel as if...
Oh, he's doing some of this.
I've lost
Oh, he's doing some...
but my dear boy,
I'm just acting. Oh, I'm just
Something's coming
acting.
over me.
Oh, I'm acting. Oh.
Good God.
There he goes.
Poor Lottie.
Wait, I want to see that one more time.
Good God.
Poor Lottie. Poor Lottie. Oh, he's only fainted. We gave him too great a struggle between his heart and his will. And he seemed so strong and active and manly.
There's nothing unmanly in suffering more than the body can bear.
Pointer, can you get him some brandy?
No. Take him as he is. It's splendid. Why, he's even now more helpless than I am. And on your own showing, Lanchester, he should have the preference in the boat. Pointer, do me the last of many good services by escorting this young gentleman to his carriage, eh? Let me help you.
God bless you, Lottie. Go to your wife and your child.
Mr. Lanchester, would you give me a hand?
Take this, Mrs. Rule, please.
What a joy for little Monica's tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow.
Lottie goes to a fine life.
Tomorrow.
Finer than he could ever hope it to be if this bird had never appeared. Monica will never forget that once he put her into safety, he stood back himself. She'll tell her children. He'll be a hero for the rest of his life. It's damn funny. We did a little bit of creation in that moment, Alice.
I understand what you mean, dear.
Yes, that's right. Pointer's a good fellow. I'm glad I stayed. And I'm glad you stayed here.
That was actually kind of good.
Well, boy, I'll have one more drink in a minute. Come out here.
Shivering to death.
Knock a hole. Come down. Knock a hole.
Oh, son, carry on.
I hope they get all the women off. Oh, well.
Oh, titty tattoos.
Peter like ice.
We'll have a chance when we go down. We might get out of it. You never know. Not much down to your prayers. You might as well.
All the women who would go have gone, sir. The boats have steered the ship.
We still have like 20 minutes to go. Hello, everybody. How's it going? Hi. How's it going? How y'all doing?
Men, you have done your full duty. You can do no more. Now, it is every man for himself.
Oh, okay. We just do the Hunger Games at the end.
Get up on deck now. It's every man for himself.
Is that some smoke effects starting? Well, why are you keeping them all in the deepest bowels of the ship, just so they have to run up so many flights of stairs? Oh. Oh, look, there's some water going on there. Whoop.
Come on, Banana. Come on, fellows.
Come on, Banana.
Come on. Come on, chaps. Come on, me lucky lads. We're all one class now, and all brings the one prize. I'll put them down on your bills. Come on,
Hello. Dying? Yes, we're dying. Yes. Oh, dying? Yes. We're all here to die. Yeah.
Say, listen, fellas. You can all be first class for once in your lives. Name your drinks. It's perfectly right. Let's all get drunk. So when the time comes, we won't know what's happened. No, Dandy, don't do that. Really, I wouldn't. Come on, open the bottles, finish them. There you are.
Oh, a brand new cast of characters coming in at the last minute here.
What is it you want? Scotch or Irish? There's a bottle of Irish for you. Give that fellow.
A bottle of iron.
There, I come from Brixton. Do you really? Give him that bottle of white wine. You want the bottle of white wine? Gone. You got it? Any kids? They are done. There's a bottle of Martell for you.
Hey, old chum. I do kind of like these,
You weren't cheering old Brixton, so you don't know. Oh, well, what's your good old Brixton? Sure. Well, boys, there you are. You all charged.
it's a little like pocket moment here. People just reserving themselves.
You can't lemonade coming in to you now. Drink one, there you are. Give him a bottle of black and white. Come on, Bill.
Come on, Bill.
There's a bottle of white label. You don't want to stop it, do you? Drink it without... Here, come on, put it up together. There's another bottle of Martell. Come over here. Good. Go back now. Get over here. What's that quiet? Not before we got up here. Come on. There you are, sir.
Oh, there you are, sir. Smoking indoors? Smoking indoors? What is this? What is this? Is this a barn? Does this look like a barn to you?
What's the good of fooling around like a flock of damn sheep? Who's game for a hand of poker? Oh, yeah. I haven't got the cash to spare. Don't bother about that. This is not much good to me now. Help yourself.
Cash? The poor. Fine. Is that the Mr. Beast of the Titanic? Just tossing a wad of cash?
Take this money with you to heaven or hell, can you? Have you thought of that? If you haven't thought before in your lives, think of it now. And think damn hard. It's your last chance. Take it. Another little drink, another little drink, another little drink.
And now a little drink. And now a little drink. And now a little drink. And now a little drink.
Even animals can die quietly in a corner. Can't some of us?
Hardly. Why? That's a job for you.
Another little drink.
Another little drink. Another little drink. Another little drink. Poker drink and immediate death. That's what ass standing is. Truly.
I can't stand this any longer.
What is this song, Another Little Drink, where they just say another little drink over and over again? Top 40s hit, Another Little Drink. 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 Another. I think there's a 99 bottle song in this. Oh, it's a bit. Another little drink. Another little drink. Another little drink. Another.
I'll raise you 50.
Nearer to my God to thee. We could do a drinking game, I guess, for those who, for like every Titanic movie, it's when you hit the iceberg, and then when they start playing Nearer My God to Thee. All of the repeat offenders we've seen in each movie. That's a fancy staircase set. With all that water coming in. Oh. Oh, he's giving up. Oh, he lost his headphones though. He lost his headphones.
Thank you, sir. Sir, you are no longer under my orders, but I am still under your orders, sir. See?
Is that supposed to be a baby?
Do you think you could make the last boat? Then the child would be saved. Even if there wasn't room for you. I understand, sir.
That was a 24-year-old.
Thank you, sir.
Why are you trying to tell me that was a child?
Good luck.
Oh, there we go. Oh, was that Lancaster jumping into... Okay. Alright, here we are. Okay. So he's gonna try to swim out to the boat? Alright.
And forgive us our trespasses.
The water is freezing. I don't know if that's a very good
and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory.
Oh. Whoa. That escalated kind of quickly. It's a slow burn, and then, you know, all of a sudden the ship sinks. So that, of course, that shot of the ship going down was not from this production. They cut the scene that they filmed. And that's an outtake from the 53 version. And then the sun rises again on the next day. British International Picture. An E.A. DuPont production. Hugh G. is the art director. Sounds like one of those, like, joke names you give someone on a prank call. Oh, look, they're showing how good their 4K version was.
They should be here early in the morning. They will pick up.
So thank you so much to TJDW for the 4K version of Atlantic 1929. Well, what did we think? Did we like it? Our first talkie of the series. Isn't that nice? Isn't it great? It was very, very silly in some parts, right? But it's some of the parts did hit. I have to admit, some of the parts did hit. I think I saw one in school years ago. Wow, what school did you go to, where they're showing you niche Titanic movies from, you know, or about 100 years ago? Was it like a specific course that's specifically about the Titanic? I'm putting myself through that and forcing chat too as well. I didn't know Titanic was even a remake, so to speak. There's so many, you know, as with any movie, any film, any piece of artwork, really, it is inspired by everything you have ever consumed before and everything that's ever been made about that particular subject before as well, right? So, the fictionalized version, right, playing up the drama of the story began with the very first film. Elementary school? I think. Huh. That's cool that they are showing y'all such old movies. Um, but yeah, a talkie, our first talkie, and again, the first that kind of sets off. Let's take a look at our list. I believe there is at least one Titanic movie per like decade. Yeah, there's one. There's one in the 20. This one was 29, so that it had one for the 1920s, the 1930s, the 1940s, the 1950s, one in the 1960s. The only decade that there hasn't been any Titanic movies was the 70s. Or any projects really. Right, there was no TV shows in the 70s either. But that's because 1981 is when they had the first successful dive down to the wreckage of the Titanic. So that's kind of what renewed a lot of interest in it. Obviously, there was massive amounts of interest in it from the beginning. So why are you watching them all? It's, the Titanic has always been like a hype. The Titanic just is a hyperfixation that I've had. It's a hyperfixation that a lot of people have had throughout since it happened, right? It's just one of those things that you obsess over. It was the largest thing ever made by man at the time. It was on its maiden voyage. So much bad shit happened. So many, everything was unprepared for it. Nobody was in the vicinity. They struck the iceberg. It was a clear night. The irony of it being such a clear night, and that be the night that you don't see icebergs, right? The Carpathia's mad dash. It's such a tale of such immense drama and tragedy and hardships, and yet still something about the indomitability of the human spirit and trying to beat all odds, especially when it comes to like the class divide and how many people died specifically because they were just put into steerage because that's the room that they could afford, and that putting them that much further away from safety. How many changes came after it sank? First of all, is then required that like you had to ensure that every single passenger or everyone on board, right, crew included, you had to have enough lifeboats for passengers on there. You couldn't overstuff your passengers, and you couldn't under prepare yourself with lifeboats. The telecommunications became like a big thing because at the time that the Titanic sank, the telecommunications, right? Oh gosh, the little, the Morse code things. That was more, yeah, every ship was equipped with one, but it was seen more as like a hobby, and there was only one or two guys on the ship who would operate it, and they would go to sleep at night, so unless that guy was having a sleepless night, if a ship needed to communicate with another ship, there was just no guaranteed way. There was no guarantee that the person would be there on the other end of the wireless operations. So that became like a major thing. You needed to have someone 24 hours a day operating the wireless communications. All of your communications need to be on and open. Don't ignore like flares. You always need to come and like check another ship if like flares happen. It being such a massive tragedy did do a lot of change for good. You could argue something changes that we probably should have been able to predict, but as most safety protocols happen after we have already learned how lax those protocols actually are. It takes people dying for a lot of regulation to happen, actually. Unfortunately, we can't plan ahead. We have to only ever, you know, see how much we can get away with, and then we work our way backwards. Which is, I guess, kind of human nature, but I feel like we should be evolving past that, you know? I imagine cruise ships use a lot of this. Yes, it's regulation for all ships and not just cruise ships. But as always, we say on this Chanel, it is the position of this Chanel that you never go on a cruise. Stop fucking going on cruises. Do not go on a cruise. that I guess the major point of the wet hot Titanic summer is to say stop going on cruises. Stop going on cruises. We need to make cruises more and more illegal. It will only ever get you sick. You'll only ever drown or freeze to death or explode or again make yet another fucking pandemic happen. Right? We have culturally evolved past the need for cruises. If you want to go on a cruise, there is nothing that you can find on a cruise that you couldn't find from just a resort on the beach. Just go to a resort on the beach. Please, for the sake of all of us. We as a society need to stop cruises. It's the Hondius? The Hondius? The cruise ship that has the hantavirus? All that could have been avoided if you all just did not go on a fucking cruise. You don't need to be on a cruise. Stop it. Please. And that's the position of this Chanel. And, this is a PSA. Wet Hot Titanic Summer is a PSA of just the evils of cruises. Please stop going on cruises. Please stop going on cruises. And with that will kind of be all from me tonight. How crazy does all of this glitter look? How crazy are we? We're a little cuckoo bananas today, and you know what? That's fine. That's fine. But I do hope you enjoyed. It's just me tonight. I do hope that you have enjoyed. Oh, it's quite late. I didn't even realize it. But thank you because I have just been enjoying my Wet Hot Titanic Summer so much tonight. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's see. Is there anything I can do? What can I play you off with? I'm getting too many like disaster recommended videos. Look at this. It's 9/11 from the cockpit. Do you want to see 9/11 from the cockpit? How about 9/11 from the cockpit? Anybody want to do that? Is that what I should play you off with? Wally, thanks so much for tuning into the stream. It's always so nice to see you all. Also, Zons, I realized this is the first stream that earlier I saw it was your first chat. Thank you so much for coming on in. Let me know if Zons is the correct way to pronounce your name. A Lego Titanic? Let's see. A Lego Titanic. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming in. Oh, a Jaws ambiance. Look at this. A Jaws ambiance video. That, I feel like, would not be a good... I feel like this would not be, like, a good, ambience. I feel like that would make me go nuts. People say Sean's the most, but I don't care how it's said. Okay. Jean's. Boop, 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 boop. Titanic sinks sped up. Blum, 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 blum. Ski Hans, some say Kai Hans, but the meaning is the same. Oh, that's great. Okay, what should we do? Oh gosh, I'm not finding anything. I'm not finding anything. Well, I guess, in honor of the Met Gala earlier this week. Oh, and also remember, programming note for next week. I'm picking up extra shifts. I might not be here all week, but I'm gonna try my best. We shall see. Maybe an earlier, a short and early stream, but probably won't include any Titanic things. But we're gonna try. Just keep a lookout. I'll let you know if and when things.
This isn't just a dress.
Happen.
It's worth up to.
Let me. Is there like a La Chimère Mugler fan cam? There we go. We'll do a La Chimère fan cam. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you have a fantastic day. Stay off of cruises, and I'll see y'all later. Bye bye. Bye.